Hi friends, so today let's talk about another popular strategy, the daily highs and lows, specifically the reversals of daily lows and highs and breakouts of daily highs and lows. This is a very popular strategy. This is not made up by me, but if you go to forums, if you go to public education resources, you will find this strategy very often. This is actually one of the most popular strategies traded in the forex market. So let's just see how it looks. So if you have come across a common education provider, what they will say is, look, this is the daily high line and this is the daily low line at the bottom. Now you wait till the price approaches this daily high and you sell from here. You set your stop loss somewhere above this daily high and then you wait till the price reaches the daily low. So they show you this example and then you see, oh nice, this is working, so I should trade this, right? Okay, now let's look like, does it actually work in other cases? You see, so here is a new day, here is a new day. So whenever you see a change in the daily high or low line, it means that it's a new day started. We are on Euro USD M30 30-minute chart. So as you can see, this phenomena, of price bouncing off exactly from daily high or lows, it doesn't happen every day. It's far from that. And, there are some interesting situations that we might want to review. So, for example, this area here. Let me just zoom in. So as you can see, if you were buying from this area, you would probably be stopped out. And now the interesting part is that if you go to forums like Baby Pips, for example, you will see people. Actually, the other day I found a very interesting thread where one guy said that, I've been trading this since 2006. And, so he shared this exact same strategy, that everyone knows about reversals from daily highs and lows. And then he said, okay, you need to set a stop loss of 5 pips and then you will be successful. Okay, we see here that it wouldn't be successful here. So then the other guy in the thread says, you should actually use 10 pip stop loss and then it will work better. And another guy says, I was backtesting and, it doesn't really work. But, if you use 15 pip stop loss, then it has a chance. Or if you wait for a second pullback, or if you wait for a second breakout, and, all of that stuff. And the thread has 50 comments, with people making their own suggestions, their own adjustments to this strategy, but nobody ever said that it works. If anyone commented on the efficiency of this strategy, then all of the comments were that it doesn't work. So, I mean, it's ridiculous when people share something that they supposedly traded since 2006, and this basically it depicts how the entire retail trading world works. They take a concept which is not based on professional understanding. They just draw a line, this daily high and daily low line. What does it mean in reality? It means nothing. The market doesn't move because of those lines, but those guys believe that those lines mean something, and then they invent a strategy, and then they try to adjust its parameters. Why? Because it doesn't work. So you need to adjust parameters. They keep looking for this holy grail, and it gets really ridiculous because they get to nowhere. Now let's look at another area in here. You see, you might have shorted here, then you get stopped out, and then you see, oh my gosh, it's pin bar, then it must revert here, you short again, and now you are stopped out again. And now What's interesting, some people try to get smarter and they think, okay, most people will trade reversals from here, they will short here. I will be smarter. I will trade breakouts here. Alright, and now, so they buy here on this candle, they set their stop loss to the daily low line or maybe somewhere lower, and they see, oh gosh, how good it goes, it's a breakout now. Okay, and what we see later, that they get stopped out again. And this happens all the time. You see the supposed reversal from the daily high, and those guys get taken out. And now, the reason why is this happening, as I said, because these people, they have no clue about how the market works, and professional strategy, it has to be based on professional understanding of how the market works. And it's obvious from the chart that the market is not moved by the daily or by the daily high or the daily low lines. It's obvious to the trained eye, but it might be not obvious to a common retail trader who is just looking for shortcuts and who wants to get rich overnight in this forex market. So what I teach is very different. I mean, I do not teach how to trade reversals from the daily line or daily low. I do not teach how to trade breakouts from the daily high or daily low. What I teach is very different because, like, you cannot, if you are in the crowd and you think that you can be smarter than the crowd by trading the breakouts, the funny thing is that you will find all sorts of educators who will say, okay, no, actually, look, the majority is actually trading the breakouts, so you need to trade the reversals and then you will be smarter than the crowd. And the first guys, they said that you need to trade the reversals. No, that you need to trade breakouts because everyone is trading reversals. and this is a circus where the crowd tries to be smarter than the crowd, but the true answer is that they do not have a clue how this market works, and if you knew, then you would have a very different perspective and you wouldn't trade like those guys. So what I teach is not a shortcut, on how to get rich quick, At best, what I teach is how to get rich quick slowly, but slowly means reliable. So what I teach is a true professional trading. As I said, we trade using the professional understanding of how the market works, and we use professional, not retail strategies to trade. And that allows us to trade with a very high probability rate. We trade with very high win rates, and we trade with pretty much high reward to risk ratios. So, and you can only achieve that when you have a true understanding of how the market works. What the masses want, they want easy and mechanical strategies, like this, reversals from the daily lines. Because why they want easy and mechanical methods? Because they don't want to learn. I have talked to quite a lot of traders. In the past, I was doing this bullshit, of course, myself, that I just mentioned. I was following some popular mass gurus in the forex education industry, and one of that company just went out of business, so they just taught a lot of people. Their strategies expired quickly, of course, because all retail strategies have expiration dates. They are not eternal. And what happened is that, okay, so they just disappeared, and but their website is still working, and you can still log in, and there is still some sort of community on that website. So okay, so through that website I talked to around 50 traders, And the sad part is that it's like they are not successful. They were part of this education company like me, and they are not successful. I asked all of them, none of them have results. And then, I told them, okay, look, I can teach you a better way to trade. And they don't want it. One guy was trading for 10 years and he's still not successful. And when I show him the real way, to learn, the real way to trade, well, he's still thinking. He has been thinking like for almost 2 years now. He sometimes replies to me, but he's still thinking. Oh, why? Because he wants a shortcut. Like most other retail traders in this world, they want a shortcut. But shortcut doesn't exist. You have to learn, you have to put in the effort. You can't learn a simple mechanical trading method and expect to make money long term. I mean, you might be lucky short term, but long term it's impossible. Why? Just think about it. Simple and mechanical methods, they can be easily automated into trading robots. But have you ever seen a profitable trading robot? Well, again, in the short term you might have, but in the long term, no, it doesn't exist. You will never find a trading robot which is successful long term. So, I went through this as well. I have spent years building trading robots. My mentor also spent years building trading robots, and it doesn't work. Because when you know how this market actually works, then you also know that trading robots cannot be successful, and you just stop trying to achieve this dream, like money printing machine, like, I want to be like Fed, who I want to print money, while I sleep. No, it doesn't work like that. So if you are looking for a shortcut, you will be looking for it your whole life, and you will not get there, trust me. But if you are looking for actual knowledge about how to trade this market and how to actually make money trading this market, then I can teach you. I can teach you, but you have to be serious and you have to put in the effort. Because trading is not for everyone. Trading is the hardest job in the world. But when you learn it, then it's probably one of the most rewarding jobs in the world as well. So thanks for listening and have a nice day.